Krampus and the Shawnee marched up the steps and into the church, tracking slush and mud across the floor. Krampus made his way to the wood stove and sat down heavily upon a cardboard box. Frecky limped over and lay down next to him. Krampus began absently stroking the wolf's big mane. Jesse hesitated. Krampus looked weary, beaten down, sad. Jesse knew it wasn't a good time to bring up Dillard. But when was it ever? Maybe he owed Krampus something, and maybe he didn't. Regardless, he still had to find a way to take care of Dillard. And the longer he waited, the greater chance that Dillard might harm Linda or Abigail. Jesse swallowed, walked over, and took a seat next to the Yule Lord. I'm sorry about Makwa. I'm sorry for your loss. Krampus didn't answer, didn't even look up, just stared at the fire. Jesse's mouth felt dry. He wet his lips, cleared his throat. I need to go and take care of Dillard. I know. Jesse waited for more, but Krampus just kept watching the flame. I can take care of things on my own, you know. Just need you to let me go. It won't interfere with your goings-on at all. I'll even swear to come back once I'm done. Krampus clasped his hands together, let out a long sigh. What do you believe in, Jesse? Huh? Krampus looked at him, peered deep into his eyes. What do you believe in? Jesse shrugged. I don't know. There's nothing you believe in? What do you mean? You have to believe in something. Your muse. Your music, perhaps? No, Jesse said bitterly. I've given up on that. God? God? Well, hell, maybe. Sometimes I do anyway. You know, when I'm scared or want something really bad. Are you a religious man? A Christian? I wouldn't go that far. I'm certainly a God-fearing man. There are other things besides gods in which to put one's faith. Earthly beings. Oh, earthly things. I suppose. Do you believe that the shadows are full of dark spirits waiting to prey on the unguarded? What? No, Jesse laughed, then caught the sullen look on Krampus's face. Well, okay. Sometimes when I'm alone at night, I can get pretty creeped out, if that's what you mean. Krampus didn't laugh or smile. His gaze returned to the fire. I am fearful most men of this age are like you. They've forgotten what it is to huddle in a hut with the beasts and demons howling outside their door. They no longer have want of a great and terrible spirit. They no longer have want of a great and terrible spirit to protect them. They have lost their fear of the wild, and with it their need to believe. I cannot blame them, for they know they have power to chase away the shadows with a mere flick of a switch. So I must ask myself, what role can I play in a world where men worship the moving box, where they make and consume potions that eat away at their own brains, where they ravage and pillage entire mountains, kill the very earth itself? Mankind has lost its connection to the land, to the earth, to the beasts and spirits. They gather their food not from the forest and fields, but from plastic bins and ice boxes. Their lives are no longer tied to the cycles of the seasons and the harvest. No longer do they need the Yule Lord to chase away the winter darkness and usher in the light of spring. Man has only himself to fear now. He has become his own worst devil. Krampus picked up one of the branches that the Shawnee had gathered, snapped it into manageable lengths, and shoved it into the pot-bellied stove. While sitting in that cave, I read the newspapers, read of such changes, but could not grasp their true meaning, their true effect, not until I witnessed it with my own eyes. I fear Balder may have spoken the truth, that the world I fear Balder might have spoken truth, that the world has indeed moved on, that there is no longer a place here for me. Now I see he sank so low. I now see how he sank so low. Balder foresaw all this, tried to warn me. He gave them what they wanted, a pretty lie, and they believed, because a pretty lie is easier to believe than an ugly truth. Krampus scratched on his shoulder, digging at the scabbing wounds with his long fingernails. He grimaced, pulled out a piece of buckshot, rolled the bloody pellet between his fingers. How will I make a people who do not understand the power of belief believe? And without their belief, Mother Earth will wither and Yuletide will fade, and so too will I, like all the spirits and gods before me.